Hey, what is going on, guys? A quick update on my life. I've titled this hangout Looking Forward to Fall. Not going to be here long, just wanted to do a quick update here with you guys. I'm doing okay. I hope you guys are doing okay. I felt like it was a good time for me to come on here and touch base with everybody. Again, why am I here? Why am I here on a Syrian Nomad on social media? It's simple. I'm here for simple social networking, social interaction, and just a diary of my life, an online diary of my life, my thoughts, and what I want to talk to those people who've watched me and followed me and known me for years. The bottom line is I'm doing okay. I'm feeling good. And I just want to say that I'm the pros right now in life, the positives. Always try to concentrate on the positives in life. If you guys can hear me and see me per 69, I don't see anybody watching, but somebody might pop in here, or maybe my connection is not good. I got a 5G phone right now, so I know I got a good signal, and I know that I'm on 5G coverage. But all right, I see two people pop in here. But what I want to say in a nutshell is I'm going to concentrate on the positive things in life. There's been more positive things going on in my realm here. I had lost my 5G phone somewhere in the van for a couple months, and finally it popped up. I found it, my Motorola Stylus 5G. Hey, doing, Jay Holly? And I'm glad I got the phone back. Because it's a great phone where you can do a lot of nice content with. I don't really envision myself going back on YouTube as of now, but just right here on Facebook. But in a nutshell, I feel positive that I found my beautiful Motorola 5G stylus phone. The screen is cracked a little bit, so I'm going to try to find a place where I could maybe replace the screen if it's affordable. And I'm glad I'm not using that crappy Revel 4 phone that I had. I've got service through Metro by T-Mobile, which is a great service. And they offer a great price and decent phones. But anyways, that's a positive thing. The other positive thing that's going on right now that's making me feel really good and positive is that we're coming closer and closer to fall right now. And there's a cold front that passed through. It was very hot and humid and nasty here in the Chicagoland area for the past few weeks or so. And now the weather is starting to cool off a little bit, and it's beautiful in the nighttime. And, I like it that the weather is becoming cooler and lower humidity. And we're getting closer and closer to fall, which is my favorite time of the year. I love fall because you got the leaves that change colors in the forest preserves, and it's a beautiful time. And the weather is lower humidity. There's less bugs, and it's usually nice and dry. Sometimes it rains in the fall, but overall the fall is really nice here in the Midwest. It's my favorite time of the year in the Midwest is the fall. Or early spring, let's just say May, and May and parts of June. Most of the Midwest summer here is not that bad. You do have some bouts of heat. Sometimes it's really bad, but fortunately this year has not been that bad. There's been some bad days, but this year's not been that bad. So yeah, the positive thing, I found my nice phone. The weather is becoming beautiful, so it's nice to be out here and go to the forest preserves, go to the lake, maybe do some outdoor cooking or whatever. I haven't did that in a while. I miss doing that. And maybe bringing you guys along for the ride here on Facebook, The other thing I wanted to talk about is, thank God that the gas prices have went down. The cheapest that I can find it in suburbs of Chicago is about $3.89 or $3.99 a gallon, which is not bad, because when I got here a couple of months ago, gas was, pushing $5.50, almost $6 a gallon. So I hope gas prices continue to go down. What's causing them to go down, I'm not sure. I'm not an economic expert, but I hope, and I am just hoping and got my fingers crossed, that gas can at least come down below $3 a gallon like it was before. Maybe it'll never happen, but you know what? I'll take $4 a gallon, $3.89 a gallon. You're going to take that over $5 a gallon, right, or more? So, anyways, that's a positive thing. Yeah, I really haven't been keeping up with the news. My main source of entertainment right now that I watch, that I've been enjoying, is watching First Amendment auditors on YouTube. It's quite entertaining. It's quite funny. And it's something that I enjoy watching. And I've learned a lot from it. I'm not saying that I want to become a First Amendment auditor, but if I was a First Amendment auditor, I would be a very nice one. And I would be, instead of pushing people's buttons, I would just be very cordial about it. And I think that there's different ways of auditing, you know. I think people like the drama and stuff like that. But I think that I would take a different approach with the auditing. I would be a very, very super cordial, super friendly, super compliant auditor. I would get permission ahead of time, and I would, I'd be a very, very respectful to the establishments, because what I've learned with watching these auditors, First Amendment auditors, a lot of them get removed from properties or even trespassed because they're labeled with causing a disturbance or just being kind of rude to people or confrontational. And they ended up getting trespassed from these places. Now, I respect what they do and what they do. It's all a good day's work. But to me, I think that, if I did it, I would take a whole different approach to it. I would be cordial and I would be friendly, and I would, I think being cordial and friendly and respectful and compliant goes a long way in a lot of ways. So it is what it is, you know. Everybody wants to see drama and all that, you know, and that's fine. Everybody's got their own style, you know. But pretty much, I don't really have anything else on my mind. Just wanted to pop in here and tell you guys I'm doing all right. As far as Colleen in Hawaii, I think she made a video of her new truck, her Chevrolet Colorado. I don't like the Chevrolet Colorado. The size of the bed is fine, but the back seat of that truck, the extended cab seat, is literally useless. It's like having a little trunk, mini trunk. It's too small for people to sit back there. And really, you know, I'm not saying the Colorado is a bad truck, but, you know, if she really could afford it, she probably should have got a Silverado or maybe a Chevrolet Tahoe, but I don't think she can afford that. So she had to borrow $20,000 from her son to get a Colorado. Hey, I mean, I look at it this way: a little old lady like her, she's not a little old lady, she's a big old lady, but what does she need a pickup truck for? Get an SUV, you know, get you a mid-size SUV. They make the Chevy Traverse, they make the Equinox. You don't have to get a Tahoe. What's the purpose of of some old woman in Hawaii needing a pickup truck? You know, you're not towing anything, you're not hauling anything. So that's why a lot of women are driving. They're not driving minivans, but they're driving SUVs, sports utility vehicle. So I wouldn't buy a truck. What's the purpose of having a truck if you're not going to move or haul anything, really? The way to go, and everybody knows this, it's been a trend in the United States for a long time. When station wagons and minivans went out of style, everybody wants an SUV, sports utility vehicle, you know. So I think that one of the advantages of having a sports utility vehicle Obviously, some of them come with 4x4, which is nice. You need that if you're going to go off-road, if you're going to be in a winter environment. But sports utility vehicle, in a way, is there's a lot of positives about them. If somebody wanted to put a custom sound system, it sounds better than an SUV because it's like an open box instead of the sound being in your trunk. They're usually more spacious, and if you wanted to sleep in the vehicle, you could fold the seats flat and sleep in the vehicle. So, a sports utility vehicle is the way to go in a lot of ways over the traditional sedan, which is less functional, right? One of my coolest favorite sports utility vehicles that ever came out back in the day. I'm a motorhead in a sense and way. I mean, my dad was in the car business over a long time, and I learned a lot about cars and read a lot about cars and seen a lot of cars. One of the most unique minivans that ever came out back in the day was the Chevy Lumina minivan. It was really cool the way they designed the dash on the inside and how it looked futuristic, you know. It was a very cool van, the Chevrolet Lumina minivan. I obviously love vans, you guys know. I love Chevrolet Astro vans. You rarely see those anymore. If you do, they're beat up. But one of my coolest favorite sports utility vehicles that ever came out that General Motors made was the Pontiac Aztek. It was a very ugly, weird-looking vehicle from the outside, but it was very utilitarian on the inside. There was a lot of headroom, there was a lot of space in there. It was kind of like a minivan on steroids in a way, because it just had this utilitarian look, and it had a lot of height to it, a lot of headroom and a lot of space. And you don't really see them around that much anymore, but for what they were a very, very unique vehicle. Now, why does Colleen need a pickup truck? You know, she's not doing landscaping, she's not doing scrap metal, you know, she's not moving things, she's not doing carpentry work, you know. As far as I know, she doesn't work. She's not going to buy a truck camper to put in there. What's the purpose of having a pickup truck? How you doing, Matt? Nice to see you. That's my question for her. What's the purpose of a woman that's a senior citizen, elderly woman that's a bigger woman? I mean, that pickup truck is way too small. You should have got like a Lincoln Town Car. Something comfortable for a big person to sit in. And I'm a big guy. I wouldn't buy a pickup truck. I'd rather have a town car. Something comfortable and spacious to sit in. So, what's the purpose of having a pickup truck? Pickup truck is a utilitarian vehicle. You should buy one if you have a purpose for it, not because you would like the way it looks. If you're going to put a truck camper in there, if you're going to put a truck, a little shell on there, and use it for other things, you know, hunting, fishing, deer hunting, stuff of that nature. A pickup truck is a utilitarian vehicle. It's a working man's vehicle, you know. And, you know, why someone that's elderly, that's large in size, and elderly and retired, why would they need a pickup truck? I don't know. I don't even know why she bought it. Why would she? That's my question for you, Colleen. I'm just curious putting it out there. Why would you buy a pickup truck? I mean, an SUV would be a perfect vehicle for you. You know? Why do you need 4x4? You don't go off-road in Hawaii. And the other thing is, you know, what's the pickup truck for? What is the purpose of having a pickup truck? Like I said, people who buy pickup trucks, I don't understand why they buy pickup trucks when they're not even using the bed. Why not just get an SUV? What's the purpose of having a bed when you're not even using the bed? I don't know, you tell me, I don't know. If I had a choice to have a Chevrolet Suburban. Your audio, you can't hear nothing, bro? Really? Yeah, something, I think you can hear me. There's something going on probably with, I don't know, I guess I really play this and see, I don't know. Can you hear me, Matt? I got about 5 people watching. Can anybody hear me? Give me a 69. I don't know. I guess you can. I don't know. Maybe you got to put earbuds on. I don't know. Audio's fine? Okay. So I'm just saying, why would, you know, sometimes people buy pickup trucks because they like the way they look. You know. That's a bad mistake. I bought the Lisa Marie because I liked the way the Lisa Marie looked, but I didn't realize I didn't like the floor plan. So, Sometimes people buy things that they like the way they look, not necessarily the functionality of the item and product. So, anyways, that is what it is. That's my question for Colleen. Why would you, who's an elderly, larger woman who's retired, why would you want to buy a pickup truck? What are you going to do with the bed of the pickup truck? You know? And you talk about affording things. Well, you know, if you had the money and you wanted a pickup truck, why couldn't you afford a crew cab Chevrolet Silverado with a premium V8 with the LT package, you know, with leather, sunroof, heated seats, you know, and large second row seating and a 4-door crew cab? In case you couldn't afford that, you could afford a Chevy Tahoe. Maybe you could afford a Chevy Equinox, not a Traverse, but I don't know. It is what it is. I'm just putting it out there. I don't know why somebody like in her category, in her genre, would buy a pickup truck. You know, I envision a woman like her, most women like her that are, you know, larger women that are elderly. They're driving a little Kia, a little Hyundai, you know, sedan, 4-door sedan. 4-cylinder beater to get from point A to point B to go to Walmart do the shopping. You know. Most women of her age and her ilk are driving little 4-door, like I said, Kia and Hyundai Sonata sedans. You know. Back in the day, they would drive Dodge Neons and Ford Escorts. But I don't know, she's a big woman. She might not fit in a Kia or a Hyundai. You know, she might need a bigger vehicle. That vehicle is not that big on the inside. That's a small truck. It's not a full-size truck. But anyways, out of all the trucks, I think the Dodges look the best. The Fords look probably the second best. Chevy look third best. Would I ever buy a truck? I like trucks. I like their utilitarian design. It'd be cool to have a truck camper. But, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, I don't have much else more to say. I just wanted to put her out there. I know she's going to respond to me in a video. But I'm just curious. Why would you buy a truck, Colleen? Why would you buy a pickup truck? Any truck. What would be the purpose of buying a truck? You're not a gardener. You're not in carpentry. You're not doing landscaping. You're not working for a moving company moving furniture. You're not doing scrap metal. You know, what is the purpose of buying a pickup truck with a bed? I don't know. Like I said, you tell me. Why don't you just go with an SUV, sports utility vehicle? Well, that's about it, guys. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pop on out of here. I got my 2 cents in. Don't have much else to talk about. And why would you get a pickup truck in white? That's the ugliest color that you can get on a brand new vehicle. Why wouldn't you get it in red or blue? Or black? Or green? I'd rather have any color but white. Why don't you get a silver one? I don't know. White is the ugly color, especially on a pickup truck, because white, that's like what most of the commercial vehicles are, basically. Work trucks are white. So you look like it's a commercial work vehicle. The only thing that looks good in white is if you have a pearl white paint job, like what I had on Lisa Marie, or if you buy a Lexus that has a pearl off-white paint job, it's kind of looks yellowish a little bit. Those are nice, but just a flat white paint job, especially on a pickup truck, just makes you look like a commercial working vehicle. That doesn't look good on a retired person like you. Anyways, women with class, elderly senior citizens are driving nice cars, the old school, the Mercury Grand Marquis, the Chevrolet Caprice, the Lincoln Town Car, the Cadillac DeVille, the Cadillac Fleetwoods. Classic sedans. You know, ain't nothing like a nice rear-wheel drive classic sedan. Alright guys, I'm going to pop on out of here. I know the trolls are going to re-upload this video and take it. Put it wherever you want to put it. I don't really care. I'm just putting my 2 cents in. It is what it is. Anyways, Colleen, congratulations on the purchase of your new Chevrolet Colorado. I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you bring us more great quality content out of Hawaii instead of talking about me. And I'm going to quote one of your lines before I get out of here. I hope you guys have a good night. From our blessed country of these United States of America, from the land of Lincoln, the state of Illinois, and the windy city of Chicago, I bid you all a farewell and a good night from my home, the Lisa Marie, from an undisclosed location. Aloha from the Windy City.